y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is MOGIBETH, and for those of y'all who are new here, I own a six-figure reselling business selling women's clothing on platforms like Poshmark and eBay. In today's video, I wanted to do a small experiment with the following question or hypothesis. Can you make money just shopping or thrifting and then consigning? And what I mean by that is that y'all know that I run my business and love reselling clothes. However, my favorite part of reselling is of course the thrifting, the shopping, the sourcing. There's so many other parts of reselling that are less fun, like steaming, measuring, photographing, inventorying, listing, shipping. So what if you could have a business model that removed all of that, where you were really just doing more of what you loved, and that is thrifting? And I think the thrift to consign business model really offers that solution. It also is really great for people who have limited storage space or for whatever reason just can't resell or commit to reselling consistently. And it's just a really great tool to have as a reseller if you have clothes that you don't want to sell for whatever reason, or you have clothes that have just been sitting and have been listed for a while but aren't selling, and you want to get your money back so you can make a better investment in clothes that have a faster sell-through rate. So what you can do instead is take these thrifted clothes to consignment stores, brick and mortar consignment stores like Crossroads, Buffalo Exchange, Plato's Closet, or online consignment stores like ThredUp or The RealReal. And if you're unfamiliar with those, I'll have them linked down in the description below. But anyways, I wanted to take $20 to the Goodwill outlet. And for those of y'all who are unfamiliar with the Goodwill outlet, this is where Goodwill takes all of their inventory that didn't sell in store and excess donations. They put them in these large blue bins, and so thrifters like me can dig through them and then pay by the pound. It's so much cheaper, but it does require a little bit of legwork. There are Goodwill outlets in most states throughout the country, but not all, so if you're unfamiliar, make sure to Google it and see what the closest Goodwill outlet is to you. It also goes by the bins, or the Goodwill bins. But anyways, I wanted to take $20 to the Goodwill outlet, invest in some clothing that I found there, take it to consignment, and then repeat, and see how much money I can make from that $20 over a 2-day period. But as you'll see, things didn't go exactly to plan, and I had some results that surprised me. So I'll talk about my results and my concluding thoughts at the end of this video, but for now, I'm gonna bring you with me as we go thrifting at the Goodwill outlet. Then I'll do a couple of hauls showing you what I found, and we'll also go to the consignment store together. So let's jump into that, and I'll see you back here at the end of the video. Good morning! I am at the Goodwill outlet. It is so hot. It's so hot in Portland. So what a better way to spend the morning than in the air-conditioned Goodwill outlet. I am only gonna spend $20, and I'm gonna just like literally keep this change and see it multiply as we take it to consignment stores. And then I'm gonna go again tomorrow and see what we can end up with. You know, fingers crossed. I have no idea how this will work out. That's how it goes every time I go thrifting, but I'm excited. It'll be fun, and I've had mixed results at this Goodwill bin, so just hopefully today is a good day. I am sweating in my car already, so I'm actually a little bit early and there are people in line here, so I'm gonna go get in line and wait to go inside, and we'll see what we find, and hopefully we can turn that $20 into good money. All right. my gosh. Okay, so I just left that outlet. It is so hot. I only spent an hour in there and it was just, there's nothing. Like the donations were really bad. So I decided to cut my losses and head on out. I got 3 things though, and I'll just go ahead and show you them later, but I'm gonna head on over to another outlet. I spent $4.34, so I have $16 left to spend at the other outlet, and then we'll head on over to consignment stores and trade it in and then go tomorrow. All right, wish me better luck for the next one. It is so hot, oh my gosh. I can't say that enough times. All right, let's go on over to another one. Gosh, it is 118 degrees. Are you serious? That's what my car is saying. Oh, it's so hot. It's like a sauna outside. But I had good luck at that Goodwill outlet. So yay, I am excited to show y'all what I'm going to take on my first consignment trips, and we'll see what I can make with that, and then we're going to take that money and flip it again. So I love this video. If you guys like it, give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe, because I want to make more of these, except for hopefully when it's not so hot, because even inside the AC was like, it was working, but it was still really hot in there. But I mean, nothing compared to out here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go home and drink like gallons of ice water. Okay, I'll see you in a second when I show you what I found. Okay, well, I actually ended up getting 11 items to take to the consignment store. The first place, I spent $4.34 on 3 items, and then the second one I actually spent exactly 12 bucks on 8 items. So the Portland Goodwill outlet is way more expensive than virtually anywhere else in the country, other than probably LA, maybe New York. I paid $2.19 per pound. That would have also gone down if I purchased over 20 pounds, but since I only wanted to spend 20 bucks, couldn't do that. I actually only spent $16.34, and so hopefully I can take this stuff to Crossroads, Plato's Closet, Buffalo Exchange. We'll probably only take it to Crossroads to start, and then flip it, and then we can flip it again and hopefully have some good money. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I found. The first place I went, I only found 3 dresses, and none of them are, you know, really exciting, but I am just really curious to see if Crossroads will take them. So the first is Who What Wear. It's an extra large. This is a Target brand. We get a lot of Target at our Goodwill because Target donates some of their clothing and merchandise to Goodwill in our area. So this is probably brand new. It's an extra large, and it's this floral dress. It is long sleeve, which is not exactly great for this time of year, but it's a nice floral print and it's a good size. So I'm hopeful that they will take that. And then I found 2 more dresses, and they are both American Eagle. And this is the newer American Eagle tag. It's got that sans serif font. These are actually really summery dresses. So this one is really cute. It's got this kind of vintage inspired floral print with a tie on the neckline, and it can be worn off the shoulder, and then just, you know, kind of a fit and flare silhouette. That's cute. I am going to steam these quickly before taking them there. They're closing soon, so I've got to hurry. But I think steaming them and making them look as presentable as possible really helps in how many items they accept, because it's just like listing on Poshmark or anywhere. You want to present the item as well as you can so that they look like they are a desirable piece. Okay, so the next dress is also American Eagle. Just wrapping it up because it's a wrap dress. you can see there. And it is also kind of a vintage inspired floral print. It's a mini wrap dress, short sleeve, cute. You know, it'll be interesting to see if they actually take these, because I've never really taken American Eagle much to Crossroads. These just seem like recent pieces and they're fairly on trend and they're just really appropriate for the season we're in, so I'm hopeful that they will. But if not, I have a feeling Plato's Closet will take them at the very least. So that's all I got at the first stop. It really wasn't that great and I left pretty quickly after getting there. But the second stop was much better. The first piece I found there was this Madewell piece, and it's this sweater, which, I mean, of course is not great for summer, but it's kind of a seasonless sweater because it's got this embroidery on it and it's a boat neck, drop shoulder, and it's in excellent condition. So I'll be interested to see if they take this, and if not, honestly, I could sell it. But yeah, I'll be curious to see if being in the summer prevents them from taking that. The next piece I found was actually a brand that I think is somewhat new to me. I think I've come across it in my research before, so I looked it up. But the brand is Wilt, and this brand is sold at places like Revolve. And you know, just looking at this, it just looks like a t-shirt. Kind of got an asymmetric hem that's a raw hem or distressed hem. But when I was checking comps on Poshmark, basic t-shirts like this by this brand sell for like $30–$35. So I thought, hey, I'll go ahead and pick it up. It's made in the USA. It just seems like high quality. I don't know if Crossroads will know about this brand and if they'll take it, but if not, I can sell it, and it was fairly lightweight, so I decided to just go ahead and try it out. Next, I found a brand that I was very excited to find, the Bins Mother Jeans. These are honestly a pair of jeans that I probably wouldn't buy at the regular Goodwill store, but at the Goodwill outlet I did pick up especially to try to take to Crossroads. They're a medium rise. They are called the Looker in the color Skinny Dipping, and they are a size 28. And they have a little bit of thinning of the fabric, but really no, you know, runs or anything like that, and no dimpling. Just seem to be in pretty good condition. So I am excited to see if they pick these up. I'll be surprised if they don't, because I see Mother at Crossroads all the time. And then I found these men's jeans, and these are Levi's, and they're a 33 by 32. And they're also Levi's Premium. So I was excited to find these. Goodwill was selling them for $9.99, but no one picked them up. I think they're in excellent condition. I keep checking for stains, and I can't tell, honestly, with this wash if there are stains or not. So if Crossroads passes on these, I'll be surprised, but I'll just assume it's because I need to wash them, and so I'll probably take them home, wash them, and take them back and try to sell them, because Crossroads loves Levi's. Oh, and I'm sorry if you hear the air conditioning in the background. I usually turn it off to film these videos, but it's so hot here I cannot turn the AC off. It's like been over 110 degrees all day today. It's crazy in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, so the next piece is kind of a simple one, but I thought would be really good for summer. It's J. Crew, and that's the newer label, and it's got this eyelet top and then a ruffle sleeve and just kind of a swing t-shirt bottom. I thought that was really cute, and I kind of expect them to take that, but maybe not, we'll see. Next, I found Lululemon, and this is a tank with a sports bra built in. I actually don't know the type of tank this is, but I could probably find it if I looked it up. It's got a band along the bottom, and yeah, I would be surprised if they didn't take this, because when I was looking over it, looks like it's in excellent condition. I didn't see any flaws or anything like that. But I actually did find another Lululemon piece that does have a few flaws. I still am hopeful that they'll pick it up. It actually still has the pull tag. It's a size 8, and it's this jacket, and it actually has this kind of panel along the back, and then inside is mesh The flaw that it has is that it definitely has some wear on the underarms. Like there's definitely some peeling and thinning of the fabric there, but I've seen similar condition type of Lululemon at Crossroads, so hopefully this won't deter them from taking it, but if not, I could try to take it to Plato's Closet or something else and see if they would take it. Okay, and then the last piece is just a Lulu's dress, and this is probably not something I would pick up at the thrift store. Goodwill wanted $7.99 for it because it's just this kind of cocktail dress off the shoulder with these sheer cutouts on the waist, and then just a fit and flare fit, skater dress type of fit. Size medium, but it's in excellent condition. Looks like it's never been worn, and so I don't know if Crossroads takes Lulu's, so I'll be curious to see if they pick this up. If not, I can sell it since it was so cheap. I don't mind listing it in my Poshmark closet or taking it over to Plato's and see if they'll take it there. But okay, I need to steam this stuff and then head on over to Crossroads, and hopefully they take this stuff and we can make a good return, and then head on over to the bins tomorrow and find more stuff to take in, and then, you know, we'll see what we can turn $20 into. All right, let's go. Okay, so I steamed and folded everything very neatly so that it looks presentable, and hopefully this will help my acceptance rate in terms of what they decide to buy from me. So I'm gonna head over there now, and hopefully they take a good amount of this stuff. Fingers are crossed. All right. Okay, so I actually had time to go to 2 different Crossroads because they were so unbusy because it's so hot out. I think people are just like not leaving their homes. But they took almost everything. What they didn't take actually really surprises me. They didn't take the mother jeans. I'm surprised. They didn't take the Lululemon top, and they didn't take the Lulu's dress. I'm not super surprised about that. And they didn't take the J. Crew top. So they took Who What Wear. They took the American Eagle. Kind of shocked. Kind of surprised. So my payout for what they did take, they took 8 items, was $29 at the first place, and then $10.05 at the second place, so $39.05. And so I spent $16 and made $39.05, which is not a bad return on investment, but is it a good return on my time? I think it actually would have been if I wouldn't have gone to that first Goodwill outlet. I would have just gone to the second one, which is what I'm planning on doing tomorrow. I'm just gonna go to one Goodwill outlet, stay a while, and now I have more capital to spend on inventory. I have $39.05 in cash, but then I had actually a remainder of like $3 originally. So I have a little over $40 to spend on inventory tomorrow, and then bring it back here to Crossroads, and I can try Plato's Closet too. I think I could probably sell this stuff, at least like the J. Crew top potentially, I don't know, to Plato's Closet, but I could definitely send that into ThredUp, which is another great way to make money through consignment. So it's hot. How many times can I say that in this video? So I'm gonna turn my car on and go home, and I'll see you tomorrow at Goodwill outlet. Yay. All right, y'all, it's the next day and I am at Goodwill outlet, or the bins. I've got what, 40 something bucks to spend, so let's go inside and find some good stuff. I'm so excited. I have a few hours, so we're here to find the hidden treasure. All right, let's head inside. didn't spend too much time in there. I was actually feeling kind of lightheaded and dizzy, so I decided to head out a little bit early. I only spent like almost $13, so I might try to go again tomorrow morning, and I might try another one. There's actually a third Goodwill outlet that I haven't been to in forever, so we'll see if I have time for that. Either I'll see you tomorrow morning or I'll see you in the haul. All right, see you then. I'm back at the bins. I'm actually back at the exact same one that I was at yesterday. Hopefully we can find some good stuff. I really kind of wanted to contain this video to 2 days so that I could see how much money I can make in 2 days, but I was just feeling so dizzy and lightheaded yesterday that I decided to call an audible. So we're back today. You know, who doesn't love thrifting at the bins? It's fun. So we're gonna go in and see what we can find. All right. Okay, so I went in and I only spent $4.51. The first row of bins that I went through were great. I found a lot of Lululemon, like recent Lululemon, that I think will do well. And then the rest, I literally found nothing. It was crazy. I went through, I think, almost every clothing bin in there, and they weren't rotating clothing bins while I was there. And I found nothing. It was crazy. So it's kind of a bust, but the first like 20 minutes were very promising, and then the rest was just a waste of time. So I'm gonna go home and I'll do a little haul, show you everything I got yesterday and today, and then we'll take this stuff to Crossroads and see what we can get. All right. Okay, so let's go through what I found at the bins. So, in full transparency, this is the stuff that I found to consign. I actually came across a bunch of other stuff, sweaters and pajamas and swimsuits that I couldn't take to Crossroads right now because they're only picking up for end season and they don't take swimsuits and stuff like that. So I'm not going to show you those now, but I just want to let you know this wasn't all that I got, but I did buy these separately because I wanted to track this for experiment purposes. So let's go through what I found to take to Crossroads. So the first stop, or the first day, this is the day that I got dizzy, I spent $12.92, and I actually found some really good stuff. I got almost 6 pounds at $2.19 per pound. So let's go through that first. First we've got this Free People, and you know, I see a lot of Free People at Crossroads, but I don't know what they pick up because they don't take all Crossroads. But this is a little kind of kimono shawl. It's got this really pretty metallic knit print, and then the tasseled sleeves. So I thought it was really good for summer, and we'll see if they take that. Next is another Free People piece, and this is a sweater, but there are a couple sweaters actually. Last time they took that Madewell sweater that I showed y'all. So I thought, okay, some of these sweaters are a little bit more summery, so I think I'll try them. So this is a We the Free, which is Free People. It's this marled knit cowl neck shawl that has a really loose knit, so I think it will be good for the summertime, throwing it over at the beach or something. So we'll see if they take that as well. I've got another Free People, and again, I'm gonna steam all this, which will make it look a lot more presentable. This is a size 25 high-rise pants, and they're these tapered pants in this kind of camel tan with this pleating along the front. I hope they take those. This was maybe my favorite find, and I actually found it in the bin that I showed you me going through right when I turned my camera off. I found these like a minute later, so I was like, dang, I wish I caught that on camera, but they are Gymshark. I mean, I wish actually I was reselling these, but I think they are going to do well at Crossroads. They do have a tiny hole next to the seam, so you know, we'll see if that deters them, but this is a really hot selling brand on Poshmark at least, and so I once found a set of Gymshark at Goodwill and it sold for really good money. So we'll see if they take this. Gymshark is really popular amongst influencers and fitness influencers. Next is another sweater actually, and it's by Urban Outfitters, and I think I wanted to include this because it is lightweight, so perhaps they'll take it, and I just want to see if they accept Urban Outfitters, just regular brand. It's got some cool ruffles on the shoulders with this orange trim, and then the same on the cuffs, which is really cute. Well, I really like this piece. I'm kind of tempted to keep it, but I won't for experiments purposes. This is also Free People. It's a size small, We the Free, and it is a tie-dye oversized shirt. It's cute. It's got this mock neck type of neckline. I'm just, yeah, long sleeves oversized shirt. Cute. I hope they take that. If not, I'm keeping it. The next one I actually really don't know if they'll take, but it is Vince, and this is kind of what appears to be an older tag by Vince, but it's just a really high quality t-shirt. So with this big scoop neck. And surprisingly, when I sell Vince t-shirts that are in excellent condition or in new condition, they don't sell for a ton of money, but they get a lot of interest and they sell fairly quickly. So I think Vince must just make really good quality t-shirts. And this one looks like it's almost never been worn. So I thought it was so lightweight enough that I might as well try it out. Next was a pair of Joe's jeans. And these are a size 25, so they're really petite, but they have this little demi boot cut kind of kick flare at the hem there, and they're fairly high rise, so I thought they were on trend enough in terms of style in order for me to give them a go. Goodwill had them priced at $19.99, so no one wanted to pay that, understandably. I got them for probably under $2. All right, and then I got another sweater here. This is Madewell, and this was actually a Buffalo Exchange drop off, so I was like, hey, if it's good enough for Buffalo Exchange, maybe Crossroads will take it. And Goodwill wanted $7.99 for it. No one wanted it, but it's just a waffle knit cardigan. I'm gonna have to lint roll it and steam it, but hopefully they will take that as well. And then the last item from this trip were these Citizens of Humanity Rocket high-rise skinny jean, and I've actually sold this style several times, and it does really well over on Poshmark. And it's a skinny jean, so you have to look out for, you know, pulls or dimpling on the fabric, and these are in really good condition, so I didn't see any of that. And so if they don't take these, I'll definitely sell them because I think I could get good money for them, but for the purposes of this experiment, I want to take them to Crossroads. And then on my last trip to the Goodwill bins, I got only $4.51 worth of stuff, but I did find other stuff that I mentioned earlier, sweaters, that I was actually super excited to find. But let me show you what I found to take to Crossroads. All right, so first off, we've got this Franken Oak. I don't know if they're gonna take this. This is a men's button down, and it's a size small. I will be curious to see if they take this. Oh, it stinks. Oh, it stinks so bad. Okay, I don't know. I might not take that to them. Okay, but this I feel like I would be surprised if they didn't take. I see a lot of PacSun at Crossroads. The style is a mom short and they're size 24. They're teeny tiny. And I think, of course, everyone's shopping for shorts right now. So yeah, I would be surprised if they didn't take that. This is Free People. It's intimately free. And this is actually a romper, I think. It's like a romper cover-up, you see? Kind of a swim cover-up. So it's sheer, it's good for the summer. So we'll see if they take that. It might be a slightly older piece, so they might pass. And then I found Lululemon tanks, and I'm really tempted to keep these, but I'm not going to. The first is this really cute marled red and white, which looks like a pink tank, and this is like the Swiftly tank, I think, because of that Lululemon symbol. And then these, if I had gloves on, I wouldn't have been able to find these for sure, but I just felt the fabric and it felt like good quality fabric, because I mean it just looks like, you know, a tank top, which in the bins is really easy to skip, and the Lululemon symbol is not super apparent, but alas, it is Lululemon. So once I give this a good old steam, it'll look great, and hopefully they take it, and if not, I'm keeping it for myself. And this is the same thing. It's a Lululemon in green. I don't know the style name of this, but it seems to be like a recent style. And then this is the last Lululemon tank. This was cool. It's got a tie back, and that symbol was super hard to find, but there it is. This is really cute with the tie back. Yeah, it's perfect for yoga or something. But yeah, that is what I found at the second one. And again, I found like all of those in the first few bins that I went through. Okay, I'm kind of disappointed about that Frank and Oak button down, but oh well, I'll just redonate it. But oh well, I can wash it and take it to them in the future. So that's 16 pieces that we're taking to Crossroads. We'll see what they take. Fingers are crossed. I've got to steam it now. And I'm also going to include in the bag just the other pieces that they didn't take last time, because sometimes you just encounter different people and they take different things. So I always do that because sometimes it just works out that way. So now it's time for me to steam, and I'll check back with you to tell you the final result of this little experiment. I think it would have been more successful if I would have spent more time at the bins, but I got lightheaded one day, and then the second day they just weren't rotating anything. But alas, that is how it goes at the thrift store, at the bins. You know, you just never know what to expect. But I am excited to see what they take, and I think this is just really fun and a really great option when it comes to making money, and potentially you could really do this as your job. So all right, I'm gonna go steam this stuff, and then I will check back with you on when we're on our way to Crossroads. All right, y'all, well, after I finished filming that portion of the haul, I got an emergency phone call from my family, so I had to book a flight to Kansas, and so I didn't get a chance to go to Crossroads, but luckily my partner Matt did, and so he took all of the stuff from the second haul and the stuff they didn't take from the first haul, combined it and took it to 2 Crossroads. So the results of that, at the first stop, he received $49.35 in cash, and then in the second stop, he received $32.85 in cash. They actually took almost everything that they passed on from the first haul except for the mother jeans. So that includes the Lululemon tank top, the J. Crew eyelet top, and the Lulu's dress. The only things they didn't take were jeans. They didn't take those mother jeans. They didn't take the Joe's white jeans. They didn't take the Citizens of Humanity rocket jeans, and they didn't take the PacSun denim shorts, which is surprising to me. As y'all have probably heard in the haul, I really thought they would take those things, but they took everything else. And y'all know how much I love selling jeans, so if they were gonna pass on one category, if I had to choose, it'd be that one. So I'm not mad about it, but I was a little bit surprised. And the fact that they took almost everything that they passed on originally really reminds me that it's a really good idea to just try again on a different day with a different consignment buyer, because you never know, they could end up taking the things that they originally passed on. So I always just kind of re-merge what they didn't take with what they are taking. So I always re-merge the old stuff with the new stuff, and sometimes that helps shine a better light on the old stuff that they originally passed on. And, you know, with seasonality, things change. So when Matt brought in this consignment stuff, they actually told him that they're looking for things for fall already. So that was good to know as well. All right, so I'm gonna scoot over so we can break this down a bit. I actually started, as y'all know, with $20. And then the first day when I went to the Goodwill outlet, I spent $16.34, which left me with $3.66. I took that stuff that I purchased for the $16.34 to Crossroads and received $39.05, which left me with $42.71. Then I went to the Goodwill outlet for a short period of time, a couple days, and I spent $17.43. That left me with $25.58 remaining, but I took the clothing that I purchased for $17.43 to Crossroads, well, actually Matt did, and we made $82.20 with that purchase. So at the end of everything, I turned that $20 into $107.48, making my net profit from this experiment $87.48. From just a monetary standpoint, that's actually a really great return on investment with about a 437% return. Not too shabby. However, the variable that's missing from this equation is labor, or the value of my time. Because within this experiment, I took 4 trips to the Goodwill outlet and then 2 trips to Crossroads. So assuming that I spent about an hour and a half at each Goodwill outlet trip and about an hour within each Crossroads trip, including the prep involved in steaming all the items, that comes out to 8 hours. And so with a net profit of $87.48, that leaves me at just about $11 an hour, which, hey, you know, that's better than minimum wage. It's better than a lot of jobs that exist out there, and it's probably a lot more fun than most jobs, and it provides flexibility. But is it a super lucrative gig? No, not so much. But there are ways that we can make it more lucrative. If I was able to leverage that time I spent at the Goodwill bins into other money-making ventures, then it could become a much more profitable investment of time. So as I mentioned in haul number 2, I had actually found sweaters and swimsuits that I could sell online, which will increase my profitability of the time I spent at the Goodwill outlet. Additionally, I could have found or sent my remaining items to the online consignment stores such as ThredUp and The RealReal. And lastly, if I really practice this business model and really practice going to the bins and to the consignment, I would develop a much more thorough understanding of what these consignment stores are looking for, which would definitely increase the profitability of each trip. There are, of course, a couple of obvious cons to this business model. Each of these items had a much smaller net profit, such as the Lululemon tank tops. I could have made a lot more money on each one of those if I sold them on Poshmark and eBay. However, of course, if I wanted to do that, I would have had to invest more time on all the other activities that are included with reselling, such as steaming, listing, photographing, inventorying, shipping, etc. And I would have had a much more delayed return on investment, most likely. Additionally, I think this business model only really works if you're able to buy cheap inventory. So whether that's the Goodwill outlet or you're able to score free inventory from friends, that's really the only way this business model is viable. But all in all, I think it's a really good option when it comes to making extra cash, and it's a really good option for a side hustle, especially if you have any sort of constraints that don't allow you to get a normal job, or you just don't have the storage space for reselling. Alright, well that sums up this video. Thanks for going on this journey with me. Let me know in the comments down below, do you think this business model of going to the Goodwill outlet and buying clothes for cheap and then consigning them and spending a lot of your time thrifting is a viable one? I'm really interested to hear your comments and your thoughts on that. But I will see y'all in the next one. Alright, love y'all. Bye!